Hello student, today we will discuss the cursor in PLSQL. Oracle create a memory area known as the context area for processing an SQL statement which contains all the information needed for processing the statement. For example, the number of rows processed, etc. What is cursor? A cursor is a pointer to this context area. PLSQL controls the context area through a cursor. A cursor holds the rows written by a SQL statement. The set of rows the cursor holds is referred to as the active set. You can name a cursor so that it could be referred to in a program to fetch and process the rows written by the SQL statement one at a time. Here, there are two types of cursor, implicit cursor and explicit cursor. Implicit cursors are automatically created by Oracle whenever an SQL statement is executed. When there is no explicit cursor for the statement, programmers cannot control the implicit cursor and the information in it. Whenever a DML statement like insert, update and delete is issued, an implicit cursor is associated with this statement. For insert operation, the cursor holds the data that needs to be inserted. For update and delete operations, the cursor identifies the rows what would be affected. In PLSQL, you can refer to the most recent implicit cursor as the SQL cursor, which always has attributes such as %found, %is-open, %not-found and %row count. The SQL cursor has additional attributes like %bulk row count and %bulk exceptions, designed for use with the for all statement. Here, attributes of cursor and description. The first attribute is %found. %found returns true if an insert, update or delete statement affected one or more rows, or a select into statement return one or more rows, otherwise it returns false. Next attribute, %not-found, the logical opposite of %found. It returns true if an insert, update or delete statement affected no rows, or a select into statement return no rows, otherwise it returns false. Next, %is-open, always return false for the implicit cursors because Oracle closes the SQL cursor automatically after executing its associated SQL statement. And last, %row count. %row count returns the number of rows affected by an insert, update or delete statement or written by a select into statement. Any SQL cursor attribute will be accessed as SQL %attribute name in the example. Here, the example of explicit cursor, we will be using the customer table, customer ID, customer name, customer age, address and salary. Here, the example, declare total rows number, then begin. We can use the update statement, update customer, set salary is equal to salary plus 500, then If SQL person not found, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line in bracket single quote no customer selected. Else if SQL person found, then total rows assign SQL person row count, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line total rows customer selected. And if end slash. The program will update the table and increase the salary of each customer by 500 and use the SQL person row count attribute to determine the number of rows affected. When the code is executed at the SQL prompt, it produces the 6 customer selected or PL/SQL procedure successfully completed. If you check the records in customer table, you will find the rows have been updated.